Greetings. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, everyone coming in. Greetings, greetings, grand rising. Grand rising, peace, peace, peace. Peace, relax. Blunted. Bricks. Peace, peace. Whereas peace. Night train. Peace, beloved. Peace, peace, peace. I'm a little bit behind today. A little bit. I had to pull it together. Peace and love. Peace, peace, peace. Okay, so yeah. I want to pull from a different deck today. So we're going to do something a little different. Actually, I'm going to do something a lot different. Okay. Gotcha. Peace, beloveds. Peace, actually, Kiki. I feel like we ain't seen you in a little bit. Am I wrong? I feel like you've been MIA. No, you didn't miss me. Ashe. Y'all know I'm still over here detoxing, so. I only do readings during, I only do free readings during full and new moon, beloved. I only do free readings during, donation readings. Mika been getting me. Mama Mika said I only do donation readings during the full moon and the new moon. So when it's closer to that time, the week of, normally I try to do it. I am going to probably cut back because I don't need to do as many as I've been doing. It takes a lot on my body, where it's really hard on my body. So, because if you paid attention, I was fine, and then I did way too many readings last week, considering that it was a lot going on. If you would like to book a reading, they're still somewhat by donation. Ashe. We can book a reading via inboxing me, or you can go online and get a 30-minute consultation. It's online if you go to sheismagic.com. It's a lot of Leo energy in this reading. Let me see if I got my Wi-Fi turned on. Yeah. I don't know why. Did we get rid of all it? The troll from yesterday. Child. Everybody not a troll. Some people are just new to the platform. Y'all can't be so protective. Parental care. Interesting. Y'all can't be so protective. Y'all be ready to jump on people. That's not the type of platform we got. We gonna send everybody who come in, even if they misguided, love and light. If I feel like they coming at me from a sexual perspective, then that's when we block and delete them. You gotta, yeah, but people are not gonna always be understandable. People are not always the same. We are not gonna start understand every last person that come through here. We're not. So let me make this real clear to y'all, because I love y'all and I know y'all be real protective over me. But be very clear that this is a platform that we are teaching love and light and giving people understanding. So even if they in here for a reason. They gravitated to, even if they're trolling me, they gravitated to my page to troll me for a reason. Let them troll. They might catch a jewel in the process of them trolling. They might catch a jewel. And if they're so busy, or if they are taking your attention, they are grabbing your energy in the process, then that's the whole purpose. Like, ignore people. If you feel like they are conflicting with what's going on, ignore them. But at the end of the day, this is about love and light. We're not going to be attacking people in here. We're not going to be jumping down. Let them breathe. Let them get the understanding that they need. Sometimes we got to operate with a lot more compassion and understanding than being ready to pounce on people. I don't even do that with my own enemies. I might have a guard at the gate, but guess what? I don't even do that. Like, I'm not like, nah. I'm all about love. I'm all about love, because at the end of the day, I know you're going to catch something. Something going to resonate with you. Something going to stick with your spirit. Even if you came on here to be like, oh, what you talking about? What you doing with them cards? Then they going to come back again. Be like, dang, it was something she said with them cards. Trust me, I see it happen all the time in my real life. Not in this digital world, but in my real life. I always vibrate harder. Higher, harder, all of that. Ashe. All right. Let's get into this reading. So the first card that we got is the Sun card. This is my card. That's why I say it's a lot of Leo energy. So I pulled from a couple of different, I might pull from one more deck. I'm going to pull from one more deck. So I'm going to just tell you what the basic meaning of this card in this particular deck. It's sense of friendship, solidarity, sincere about feelings, a rational attitude in all occasions. So this is the Sun God card. This also represents power. This is representing the God in you. The things, the recognition of your own divine power. Yes, it's a new deck. Well, it ain't new. It's not new to me. So I pulled out my personal deck. This is the deck that I've been using for my personal readings. So when I need to have an answer, I actually been going to the Cleopatra Tarot. For whatever reason, this one, and there's another deck that I was going to share with y'all, but I ain't ready. My Shaman deck is normally a deck that I pull from as well. All right. So it's about walking in your power, walking in this thing that is, Leos always or have been perceived to be the ones that like to stand out from the crowd, that like to do their own thing, that walk to their own beat. Okay. They march to the beat of their own drums. So I feel like this represents this, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to get into this. I feel like it represents that energy, but Leos are always very loyal. We're always, we operate in a certain dynamic. And when you have a Leo friend that's really your friend, and they look, most of the time when they balance, then you'll see that they bend over backwards to do things for you. Okay? They bend over backwards to do things for you. They do certain things that they want to see happen for you the same way they want to see. Almost like, am I my brother's keeper? That's how Leos normally act. Or this Sun energy. I don't want to just limit it to Leos, but the Sun energy, when you are operating in your divine self, you are in a space where you're like, I want what I want for myself, I want for you. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I help you elevate to where it is. This is about elevation. This is about power, walking in your power. Individuality card came up. Individuality card came up out of the, so I'll tell y'all, this is the Power of Love deck. The Power of Love deck. So you leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Ashe. You leave your unique stamp on everything you do. So let's see what our little guide tells us with that card. All souls originate from the same source, energy. But the Earth School affords us the opportunity to feel separate. That is a double-edged sword in this life of physical dimension. Our nature is to be one with the whole. But when we incarnate and our awareness of our divine self is diminished, lessons are learned more quickly. Your goal is to feel connected to everything while you experience the illusion of separation. And your path to the goal is your own. It's your individual journey. At the beginning, you may relate to human aspects of yourself, the ego, but the ego energy keep coming up. But eventually, glimmers of your true nature start to manifest themselves through awareness. When your distinct soul personality expresses itself and you live your life consciously, you have moved beyond the illusions of the physical dimension and have come back home to your truth and your true spirit. As you present yourself in this world, every other soul who crosses your path will recognize this keen sense of familiarity and start to remember their spiritual heritage as well. Be yourself and love abundantly. That is life lived well. Ashe. I about did a praise dance off of that, because this Leo right here sometimes be having a whole lot of ego issues, and I'll be having to put that ego in check all the time, making sure that I'm remembering that it's about the collective and not just about myself. It's not just about, for a long time, I was more concerned about my own growth compared to let me worry about the collective's growth, and not understanding that it is through my growth that I help the collective grow, if that makes sense. It's through my own personal growth, the things that I am doing for myself. That then, it's crazy because I'm talking about that, but the card that's turned face up is self-love. The things that, I do for myself in turns helps the community. If I'm being compassionate to myself, guess what? That means I know how to operate in compassion to others. If I'm doing things that are operating in self-care for myself, then that means that I'm able to assist others in their own self-care. So but going back to like the whole individuality, I feel like there's an urgency for y'all to walk in your power. Walk in your power. Understand what it is that you bring to the universe, your own solar return. Why did you come to this particular planet? Why did you come in alignment at this moment in time, at the time you did, and decide to enter into the universe to fulfill your destiny? Yes, we came in connected to the collective, but at the same time, we also have to do certain things that are connected to our own individual journey, and understand that our journey is here for a reason, that our individual soul purpose was here, and it's so divine, and it's intent, and it's meaningful, and you have to know what that is, because sometimes when we do incarnate, we forget and we drift away because we are connected to that ego self. That's basically what it's talking about. When you come in, you get so attached to the worldly things, the things that are operating in this dimension, that you forget why you even came. What was the purpose? You get strayed away from the journey. If you came to shed light, how are you shining light? Especially like Scorpios, y'all supposed to be the bridge between the dark and the light. You're supposed to show people how to be balanced with their shadow self and their light self. So if you got that Scorpio ascendant, that's your life purpose. It's how to be the bridge, how to be, the light in the darkness, basically. How to show that you need both, that you can't just operate in one dynamic. So really be in tune and in touch with your individual purpose. Why did you come here? What's the reason? Why are you showing up at this moment in time? What are you supposed to be doing? Okay? Why are certain people connected to certain movements? Figure it out. Embrace it. Understand it. Okay, so this one's an interesting one. So I don't know if this is for somebody specifically, or I ain't never read this card, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Because it says parental care. All right. This is our transformation. That's not what the deck is called. Hold on. Let me get the deck. This is the Butterfly Oracle deck. Okay. Peace, beloved. Peace, peace, peace to everybody that came in. This card indicates that the parent-child roles have reversed. Excuse me. And you are now involved in caretaking of your folks. Elder care is process. I think this is for me. So let me pull y'all another card. I think that message is for me, so I'm gonna read that later. That message is for me. It might be. Wait a minute. Let me read it, just in case somebody else is supposed to get this message too. Elder care is a process of attending to your elderly or medically challenged loved ones, which can mean a big lifestyle change for you. Of course, you care about their health and comfort. However, how do you balance your own health and comfort? You drew this card because your aging parents are weighing on you, and you are guided to ask for help and support from the healthcare professionals and other relatives. It seems that you might have been assuming that no one else in the world could lend a hand, yet garnering appropriate assistance is essential to everyone's well-being. Loving someone does not require you to be a superhero or to wreck your own self-care to save him or her. Love takes everyone's highest good into account, including your own. Caring for a friend or a relative, deciding on living arrangements for aging parents, healing your relationships with your parents. Ashe. You had to rewatch it 5 times. What was I talking about last? Y'all, Ashe. Well, I'm glad it resonated. That's why I said, let me go back and read it. Yeah, I was like, let me go back and read it because it might be for somebody else. Serving in balance. Ashe. All right. Magnesite. Something like that. Y'all know I'll be jacking up words. Are you able to integrate heaven and earth into your current life experience? Are you grounded and aware of your divine connection? Ashe, this is definitely for y'all. Now is the time to absorb the blessings of being human while still embracing your union with the divine. You are a child of the universe and are aligned with the spiritual realm. We definitely not getting ready to try to pronounce this word. I'm not even getting ready to try to. Mel somebody. We're going to call him Melly Mel. I'll take a picture of this card and post it for y'all. I am an amazing being of light. I claim my purpose as a light worker. It is easy for me to see things from a higher perspective. I confidently embrace the role of being a wise person. Ashe. So going back to what I said, operating in your power. Knowing that you came here to serve a specific purpose, knowing that there is something that you are divinely connected to. There is a reason that you decided to reincarnate, to the parents that you reincarnated to, in the dynamic that you came in, under the sun sign that you came under the ascendant sign. The moon was sitting at a certain space at a certain time. Please believe everything is intentional. Quit dismissing your connection to the universe. Okay? Quit dismissing it. Because it's so divine. It's so intentional. There is a reason that you pick the set of gifts that you bring to this world. So you need to know. That's why I always go, what's the first thing I can do? What book can I read? Yourself. Read a book on you. That's really what it is. There's a million books out here, but those books already exist in you. The most important book is you. The most important one is you. You might can read a book on how to cultivate it, how to understand it better, but the most important information and the knowledge that you need to gain is on how to love yourself, how to understand who you are, why you came here, what you're supposed to be doing, being connected to you, your own heart, not listening to no one else. Just saying. Not letting anyone persuade you to do anything differently. Walk in your own shit. Own your shit. So I love this card. I love it because it's definitely getting ready to, it ties into everything. This was from, I'm sorry. So sad, I got boxes everywhere. This was from the Masters, Mystics, and Saints deck. Okay. I think I'm about to order some new decks because I think I'm about sold out. So the power is in you, beloved. Your divinity lies with you. The answers lies with you, summing it up. Everything is in you. I just need y'all to sit still long enough to hear clearly. Make sure that if it's something that's feeling like it's in conflict, sit down with yourself and figure out, why are you in conflict with it? What happened? What's wrong? Why am I? Like, really ask yourself, is this really in alignment with my evolution, with my higher self? And y'all be saying that that's a hard question and sometimes a hard answer. Well, it might not be the answer that you want to hear sometimes, But you know what? It's not a hard question. We get a very clear ideal of, is this in alignment with my higher self? What growth is this producing? And stop looking at it as like, is a decision going to be a negative decision? No, it's not. Oh, I forgot to say I was going to take a picture of that, huh? It's not. Everything produces growth. Everything. Everything. Don't be in conflict with that 9 to 5. And ask yourself, why are you in conflict with the 9 to 5? All my entrepreneur babies, what I do love about the entrepreneur journey is that it gives you an opportunity to build into your own dream. That's an amazing thing. But when you are in conflict with a job, make sure that y'all are paying attention to saying, okay, is there something, why I'm in conflict, number one. Am I looking at this job as this is just a tool to provide the means, okay? This is just a tool to provide the means for me to live my dreams, period. A lot of times we have jobs, especially when you want to do something else, and we get caught up in feeling trapped and letting them people aggravate the shit out of us. Don't let them aggravate you. Be like, man, I'm a contract employee. I'm here by choice. I can leave anytime. Yes, use that 9 to 5 as a tool. It's just a tool. Any job that you get that's not living your dreams, it's a tool. But you have to be in the mindset to say, I'm going to set the dynamics on how I'm utilizing this tool. How are you using it? Making an exit plan, beloved. Like being in the space where you say, okay, boom. This is, the job that I'm working, I know that I need X amount of dollars. That's why I be telling y'all to know them freedom numbers. I need X amount of dollars saved up so I can operate in my power, in my gift. Listen, y'all are reflections of me most of the time. So I was the one, I jumped straight out of corporate. I had a little bit of savings by the time I jumped out of corporate. That was when I was like 20, 21. I'm like, when I jumped, I just jumped. I was gone. No parachute, nothing. I didn't care. I was just like, this woman done got on my damn nerves. They trying to act like I can't wear my head wrap, because this is when I was wearing my head wraps. I can't wear my head wrap to work. You challenging me? Okay. I just jumped. Okay. So, but I jumped and was like, had to hit that ground running. But from a elder perspective, I always be like, it's gonna keep glitching. Are you planning the situation out? Are you planning your exit? You have to be very smart and strategic and say, let me plan it, and be in discipline. Say, okay, if I know that I want to go and work and open my own business, I'm going to use this job. I'm going to save for 6 months. I'm going to do whatever I need to have, or I need to have $10,000 in the bank. That's just money that's in the bank. That ain't got nothing to do with what you putting in your business. You know what I'm saying? 6 months worth of rent. Whatever it is, that you need, I would always plan that before you exit. Because it's going to make your transition different. And you don't want to go into entrepreneurship in survival mode, where now you making decisions based off of survival instead of clarity. That's just my only, advice from a long-time entrepreneur. Anytime that I've been able to operate where I'm not in survival mode and I'm doing these things from clarity, so I can make choices that are really in alignment with what I'm doing, things flow better. When I'm not dependent on this business making money, things are going to flow. Your fluidity is different. Yes, plan that exit and execute, baby. That's the best thing for you to do. Especially when you're creative. I know it's hard because, we do not like being in no damn box. We were looking at people like, y'all done put me in a box. Somebody asked me freedom number. Freedom number is, what is the number that it would take for you to walk away from your 9 to 5? What's the number that it would take? Okay, so freedom numbers can come in stages. It might just be, what is the number that it would take for me to walk away from my 9 to 5? What is the number that it would take for me to live a balanced lifestyle without me having to work a physical job, or for me to work for myself? Understand what those numbers. You should know. Like, if I come to you and say, I'm gonna give you money, I'm gonna gift you a check. What's your freedom number? Do you know what that is? Can you tell me? I'm gonna give you the check for you to do anything you want to do in your life. Anything. You can go do whatever you want to do. Here go a check. What's that number? If you work a 9 to 5, especially if you living in America, y'all better have a damn exit plan. I'm just saying, more than one. Not just the exit plan on how you gonna get out of your job, but an exit plan on how you gonna get out of America. I'm just saying. You need to have two. You need to have two. Shit getting real. Y'all about to see some real stuff pop off with the government. It's getting real. That's why y'all need to be operating in your highest self, your evolution. Stop playing. Right. The choice is yours. I'm sorry. And it does. Sometimes what we really love to do requires sacrifice, y'all. Sometimes when I'm reading Kristen comment, I'm sorry, because sometimes I just start answering. Kristen was saying, hold on, I want to read this real quick. Let me go back. She was like, sometimes it feels like you're taking your energy and time away from your true passion, and it's hard. And Natural East said, I was planning on jumping, but I probably was not going fast enough. So the universe pushed you. So, and they've done that to me too. The universe love pushing me off a damn cliff. But sometimes it is hard, especially if it's a creative passion. We do not like being caged. We do not like being put in a box. But this is a thing that I tell people. Like, my daughter is doing this right now. She working for the military, but she's still creating. She's still doing her music. She's still pushing stuff out, okay, from a creative perspective. So you have to operate in balance. You have to get in a space where, okay, I know, like I said, put a time limit on that thing. But still, the same way that you can go put in that 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever it is for that white man, y'all already know, I ain't even getting rid of it. The same way you can do that, you need to do it for yourself. The same way that you put that same amount of time for corporate, you should be doing it for yourself. And even though you might feel tired, I get it. But you need to do something to trigger you, because you should be motivated to do what you need to do for yourself. Even anytime that I've worked a job, I'm telling y'all, when I was working for Fantasia, I was daggone still working at the car dealership by default, because I was trying to prove a damn point. But I had took a job at the car dealership, and I was working there, and the hours at a dealership be crazy. But guess what? I knew that I had to operate in balance. I was like, if I'm going to put this energy, because I know it's going to provide a stable income, peace, beloved, I also am going to feed into what it is that I love doing, my passion at that time. So I was doing both until it got to the point where I couldn't do both. When I got to the point where I couldn't do both, then that's when I was like, oh, okay, deuces. That's when and it really was more them than me. It was more her saying, like, look, I need you more. Like, I need you to be able to go on tour with me on some stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. She paying me. She already was paying me way more than I was making there in a week. But I still was like, I'm still going to use this as a tool. This gives me opportunity to meet people. I'm constantly with my walking brand. I don't care what it is that I'm doing. I'm going to always be walking in my brand. You going to know what it is that I do. I'm going to always have cars. Unless I had got to a point where I was like, I ain't telling nobody I do clothes. Ted, don't ask me to do shit. So you have to understand the balance and understand, what is that exit? What will it take? So what will it take? All right. It's really important. That's going to help you. And that might be gourmet. That's going to help you walk in your power. That's going to help you walk in your light. What it is that you're supposed to be sharing with the world. All right. All right, beloved. So I'm about to go in here and make me some juice so I can still work on this detox. And I'm on a juice fast, a raw food fast. I cheated a little bit last night because one of the chefs that we are going to have, I'm so excited. If you are not on the Healing Chamber, please follow that, because I got a whole lot of stuff that I'm about to introduce on that page. The Healing Chamber is getting ready to have where I got the brother that's helping us with the fitness challenge. That's getting ready to pop off with that. So I hope y'all are joining me with this fitness challenge. Y'all need to join me so I won't be about to fall out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all know I've been saying the whole time I don't like working out. So we about to do this fitness challenge together. Look, we doing this together. We go together. Don't play with me. If y'all ain't on this fitness challenge, I'm breaking up with all of y'all. We are getting a divorce. I'm getting a divorce. Y'all better damn do this challenge with me. Don't make me do this by myself. And then I had met with the chef. The chef does vegan and plant-based meals. Amazing. So I did a tasting last night. We're going to start having events. So my babies that's in Charlotte. Oh, I got something I'm working for y'all. Oh, I'm working so hard for y'all right now. Look, the ancestors done pulled me back in the matrix. So the way that I'm about to go hard for y'all, y'all better damn show up. I promise y'all. Y'all better show up. You better show up. I got some things I'm working on. And that's not just Charlotte. Let me not limit it to Charlotte. If you end up wanting to come to Charlotte to experience some of these things, it's some amazing things that I'm putting in play right now. I ain't going to talk about it until next month. I'm not going to talk about it until next month. But listen, when I bring it in play, I got some good things, baby. I got some good things. Yes, we here with the glitter and the sparkles, child. Magical as fuck. How long have I been? Only a couple of days. When I started feeling my throat get crazy, I was like, water fast, juice fast, all raw foods. I don't eat nothing processed anyway, but I really make sure, like, nah, because every once in a while the kids might be eating some chips. So we're like, let me get a chip. Okay. It's going to be so fun. I got so much coming up this summer. The summer is going to be so amazing. I got some full moon dinners coming where y'all can come. We're going to already listen. Y'all been on this whole wanting tantric classes, tantra, sex magic classes. Got that coming up. Listen when I tell you, it's some stuff that's in the work that I'm about to bring all the way through this summer. Yes, I be like, oh, let me get one of them chips. Look, this is why I like having kids, because I be stealing all the snacks. What you eating? Let me get one. Yes, raw foods as far as vegetables and fruits. Yep. I think I'm about to really go completely, like, I'm low-key wanting to go all raw food. Low-key. I'm working on that too, boo. I am. I'm working on like a tour thing. But the way that I'm setting stuff up right this year, the tour, like me popping up at different locations, are going to be limited. But next year, I got you. All right? Yes, you need to plan a trip. So when I get stuff together, I'm going to put a list together and try to put up a calendar for the summer on my website so y'all can start seeing those dates pop up. All right. All right. All right, guys, let me go so I can go nurture myself and get myself together. I love you. I love you. I love you. I will that you have an amazing day walking in your purpose, getting all the prosperity and abundance that you can hold. Okay? Make sure that you are being compassionate to others. Make sure you sending love and light to others. See yourself radiating this powerful energy. I am so excited for the ones of y'all that I've been paying attention. Y'all, I ain't been talking about the challenge. I've been seeing who's being consistent. And there's a couple of y'all I'm like over there like, yes, I love that I ain't got to say nothing. And then you being consistent as hell with the challenge. So, Ashe, proud of you. Love you. Peace.